Hey! Who are you? And why are you here? Hey! Who are you? And why are you here? Come any closer, and I'll have your guts for garters. That's fair enough. Why are you here? What do you want? Well, as you can see, between the being crazy and being in the arse end of bumfuck nowhere, I'm not really a suitable host for you. But you can stay and enjoy my company if that's what you want. But if you're sticking around, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of the legendary weapon called the Satan Blaster? Well, I've been searching for it for years. That's the crazy. And I think I finally found out where it's located. Well, as I said, I've been searching for it for years, and due to some sheer luck and expenses on my behalf, I think I finally found out where it is. I know it's not conventional to be asking random people to go on an adventure. However, I'm offering a finder's fee, as well as payments up front. You'd be a mercenary, in a sense. Are you in? I need your help, strange person who I just met. I can't do this alone. I've far too few marbles left for this, and I need someone to retrieve the blaster for me. It's definitely risky, but the reward is worth it. The Satan Blaster is said to have strange powers. Which means nothing for you, as I'll be the one keeping it, but you'll be paid well, which should be good motivation for you. The powers are probably your poppycock anyway. Now, are you interested or not? You sure do ask a lot of questions. Great! I was hoping you'd say that, but let me just make something clear. I ain't coming with you. I went off the grid for a reason, quite frankly. I just don't deal very well with other people. So I'm just gonna pop my ass here and throw tickets at you so you do it for me. Sound good? Here's my research.
You do know radiation is poisonous to humans, right? Where do you think you're going? It doesn't matter what you say. If your name's not on my list, you're not getting through my gate. I will bet my last ticket that it's... Wait. You're not... Oh, yes, I do remember something about a last-minute name being added. My sincerest apologies. Right this way.
Come on, chop chop!
I'd avoid Piccadilly Street if I were you. A train derailed. From Islington of all places. Took the whole street with it.
Mind the gap and all that.
You after some directions, mister? I'd be delighted to tell you everything about it for the very modest sum of a single ticket. It's a bargain if you ask me. Smashing, that'll do. Now let's begin the tour.
Welcome to the Elliot. Are you a member? Ah, I see. A mutual acquaintance did indeed inform me that someone of your, attire would be arriving. But, I was quite assured you would not be bearing any weapons in this establishment. I must insist you remove them before entering. Of course, of course. Please do head in right away. You'll find your, acquaintance in room 4 at the back.
This place is so pristine, you could eat a meal off the floor.
Ugh, waste of space. What do you want? All right. Excuse me. We're having a private meeting here.
How rude.
A friend of yours, Peter?
No. At least I don't think so. What do you want? Old Johnny. Damn. And if I don't do what he says? Huh. Like that, is it? Well, I suppose I should be glad of the choice. I thought this day would come sometime. Ain't entirely nice what I did on old Johnny, but business is what it is. And I've had a good run of it. I can't complain about being forced into retirement, especially with how things have been turning for the Syndicate lately. You're the one, ain't you? There's been talk of some new blood in the Vagabonds fucking things over for the Syndicate, though you don't look like much. Here, have the ledger. But it won't be no use without a good gabber behind it. Relationships ain't made with bits of paper, and you two. Now that I'm going, fuck you and all you Ponzi gentry twats. I've had enough of sniveling in your shit. Go fuck yourselves.
How rude.
The commoners really can't change, can they?
And after such a respectful business relationship. A shame.
And you, vagabond, what do you want?
A business proposition?
Very forward.
Very stupid. What would we gain from switching allegiance from the Isle of Dogs to a minor gang?
Deluded.
Insane.
Nice hats, mind.
But business is business.
Offer rejected.
Now, if you'll excuse us.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Still king. Here he is. How's it going, matey? Excuse me. We're having a private meeting here.
How rude.
A friend of yours, Peter?
No. At least I don't think so. What do you want? Old Johnny. Damn. And if I don't do what he says? Huh. Like that, is it? Well, I suppose I should be glad of the choice. I thought this day would come sometime. Ain't entirely nice what I did on Old Johnny, but business is what it is. And I've had a good run of it. I can't complain about being forced into retirement. Especially with how things have been turning for the Syndicate lately. You're the one, ain't you? There's been talk of some new blood in the Vagabonds fucking things over for the Syndicate, though you don't look like much. Here, have the ledger. But it won't be no use without a good gabber behind it. Relationships ain't made with bits of paper, and you two. Now that I'm going, fuck you and all you Ponzi gentry twats. I've had enough of sniveling in your shit. Go fuck yourselves.
How rude. The commoners really can't change, can they?
And after such a respectful business relationship. A shame.
And you, vagabond, what do you want?
A business proposition?
Very forward.
Very stupid. What would we gain from switching allegiance from the Isle of Dogs to a minor gang?
Interesting.
Alluring.
The change would be welcome.
Most certainly.
And we do like the hats.
All right, vagabond. Business is business. We shall be in touch.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
My friend, I think I found the answer.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Hello there.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
God, I didn't know how much I missed thoroughly.
Look, just leave me alone.
I'm eating. What is it?
What else do you seek?
I'm not the damned chef. Leave me be.
What?
Keep walking.
What can you do? What can you do? You can do the bloody
Do
job
you
I
have
hired
time
you
to
do.
hear my answer?
Don't you dare show your face around here again.
I don't know. That's it. That's the answer. I don't know what to do with my life. I have no list, no employment. But I do have something better. You. My time with you has been some of the best days of my life. And the only regret I still hold within my heart is that I didn't leave Westminster any sooner. Being with you has given me a new outlook on life. I may not know what I'm going to do with it, but for the first time ever, I can't wait to find out. The honor is mine.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
You have questions? Read the paper.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Maybe you should turn it to the right. No, left. You know what? I leave it up to you.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
Sir?
And what do you want? You? Actually, you might be just who I'm looking for. Someone with enough pluck, and definitely fierce enough. That man is of no consequence. I've met rat shrews with more grey matter. Yes, good help never comes cheap, does it? I'm hoping you'd be interested in earning a few tickets. Quite a few, actually. You see, I'm a collector of British history, and it has come to my attention that, at long last, the original East India Trading Company charter has been found. Growing up, I remember my mother telling me that we are descendants of one of the men mentioned in that charter 600 years ago. But hooligans, creatures, and other ill ilk prevent me from leaving Westminster to retrieve it myself. Indeed, retrieve it and I'll pay you handsomely, just for an evening stroll by the water. Find the wrecked ship Caledonia, fetch my charter, and bring it here. Now off with you. That ship could sink at any moment, and the charter would be lost.
This place is so pristine, you could eat a meal off the floor. Good timing, my friend. How can I help? What of it? It was my favorite place to go after work, but I'd rarely go there since I was almost always working late. Consider it making up for lost time. I want to buy a fancy bottle of Sipperson gin at my favorite pub in Westminster. You have to understand, my list was all about rewarding myself for finally obtaining the promotion I had worked so hard for. It's not about life-changing choices, but rather life-affirming moments. Hence the simplicity of it. Makes sense, doesn't it? Very well. I eagerly await further updates.
Good day to you!
What's that smell? Oh, it's... it's you.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Good. Where's Nelson? He'll have his ear to the ground on what folks are saying. Nelson!
Sebastian?
Old man, I asked you to keep an ear out about Black's lieutenants. What's the word?
Well, interesting stuff afoot, to be sure. John Lockheed's been killed over in Millwall. A hit job is the word on things. And a man in vagabond gear was seen hanging around the area that night.
Good. Just what I like to hear.
Enforcer Sinclair is an interesting case. A bunch of her goons are dead in a factory over Newham, but her body ain't anywhere to be found. There's a rumour going round that some of her slaves fought back and fed her to her pet. True justice, they're calling it.
Damn it. This fairy tale shit is not what I fucking wanted.
And last but not least is Peter the Fence. News is he's scarpered, fled the city, and with a major chunk of the syndicate's capital too, by all accounts.
Unbe-fucking-leavable. Some butcher you've turned out to be. Did you get the ledger, at least? Disappointing, don't even begin to cover this. What will people think of us now?
Course, word on the street don't matter so much as what Black knows. And he knows, I'm sure. He'll see that this were all the Vagabonds' work. Might take him some time to regroup his dogs, but when he hits back, he'll hit back hard. We could be talking total annihilation if we ain't ready.
Spare me the damned apocalypse talk, Nelson. I'll deal with Black. For now, dismissed.
As you will.
You're not a complete Muppet wayfarer, but you ain't bloody far behind. I tell you to kill Sinclair and make it obvious, and you instead listen to Anthony's stupid sob-story about burning the corpse. And Peter, you let that fucking snake live. Shit like that comes back to bite you. The whole point here was to send a message, and instead you've just caused bloody chaos. But at least those pricks are done with. And maybe not everyone will get the message, but Black will. Let him flounder in the chaos a while. I'm coming for him. You're dismissed. I'll let you know when I need you next.
Hello there. Entering Tommy Soldier personality. Greetings, Wayfarer. I have some orders for you. High Command tasked me with tracking you down. HQ requires your assistance in locating a missing team of Tommies. They were dispatched to investigate a distress call emanating from an old Tower Hamlets Pindar station. Unfortunately, I do not have any more information on the matter, I'm afraid. Mum's the word and all that. All I know is that Tommies were dispatched in haste and did not report back. It is imperative that HQ locate them and find out what happened. Unfortunately, I do not have that information. I imagine it goes beep, 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 though. Why, to save the world, of course. No, but seriously. We received a distress signal from the old Tower Hamlets Pindar station and dispatched a team of Tommies to investigate. Unfortunately, they haven't returned and HQ is getting worried. So we need you to go in and see what happened. Any other questions, soldier? The Tommies were last seen entering the Pindar station. That is where you should begin your search, soldier. Be wary, however. The station is likely to be infested with hostile creatures and dangerous traps, I'd imagine. Yes, if you find any clues as to the whereabouts of the missing Tommies, please report back to me immediately. They may be in grave danger, and time is of the essence. We also detected a high radiation reading in the area, so be sure to take appropriate precautions. Discover what happened to the missing Tommies, either bring them back safely or bring something to show you found them. Now get to it, soldier. I wish you the best of luck on your mission.
Didn't your mum teach you better?
I can find a rubbish bin for you to throw them in if you'd like.
Touch me again, and there'll be consequences.
Oh, wannabe butcher, is it? What do you need?
Came in for you on an urgent delivery.
Boy, wipe that smarmy look off your face before I have one of my friends do it for you.
Huh? Do you feel that?
You think we don't know this place is a dump?
I feel almost like there's a storm coming. Like something big is about to happen that's going to flip everything over. Something doesn't feel right. I don't like this. I'm going to go scout the perimeter.
If you hung around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Hello? Ah, young plum, glad to finally hear you. Listen, and listen quick. I've had a word that Black is going to flee the city via his personal biplane at London City Airport. He'll take a bit of time to gather his bits. I need you to get down to his personal train and intercept him, alone. Good. Get to it.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Oi, Wayfarer, what's this about you getting some urgent message? Right. If you're gonna be a saucy cunt about this, you can piss off then.
Gaunt, I just spoke to Patrol. Syndicate enforcers are coming in on all sides.
Fuck. Yvette, get everyone ready. I'll take the front. We'll drive these fuckers back and take the fight to Millwall. It hurts me to say this, Wayfarer, but Black's all yours. Don't you dare let that coward escape. Here, take these. I can at least provide the bullets that goes through his fucking skull. Good. Now fucking go! More bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
Oi, oi!
Oof, back for more? This ain't for me. Bloody bitch, the bucks. It's put down. Lucky hits.
Get ya for that, you freak!
Let's go, lads. You little bastard.
Prick! You like that?
Let's do the vagabonds. Go, lads. Like that. This is
Don't test me, you little rat. Fuck yourself! This is just the start!
You mess with the Vagabonds.
you hung around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Slappable face, you know that.
Last.
Looking for you, mate.
Last of that. You're messing with,
Can everyone stop getting shot?
Literally. Whoever's hiding from us, get into the fire.
Who?
Bastard.
Nah, someone's having a bubble here. Lads, found them. Pull out.
Injury check. Anyone hurt?
Right off, man.
No? Just me?
Oi, you're riding me now, sunshine.
I just
You
heard a
hurt
noise.
already? I'm only getting set up.
Bad noise. Something feels strange. And it's not my rotting innards. Frick! Very well then.
Not him.
Do we really need to carry that? And by we, I mean you. What do you have for me?
Going up.
Who's there?
Lads, found them. I'll get you.
Who?
What was I doing again?
What?
Nah, someone's having a bubble here.
Oh! Fuck yourself now, mate. Pull out!
I can see my mum.
They know better than to mess with the dogs. Oi, where you at?
I do believe I've lost track of up and down.
Fuck! I'll get you.
Oi.
Have you found something valuable? Tremble at the sight of the Mount Bed. Right, I am dead.
Bastard.
biggest gang in London. Only reason the smaller gangs are around is because he likes to let them scrap with each other. But if any become big enough to threaten him, bam, they're gone. I told Sebastian this was all a bad idea. The lad seems happy to chop off his own arm for a chance to give Black a bloody nose. I've managed to hold him back before, but lately, well, he's gotten bolder is all I can say. Dangerously so. Crippled? Nah, it'll hurt, no doubt. But Black will bounce back with some new blood. Truth is, Black has always made sure he needs no one but himself. He knows his turf, his people, his operations, and he's got it all wound tight in his fist. Besides, the man's got enough money and guns around him that naught else matters. Good question, young Plum. Good question.
I'd just leave that rubbish behind if I were you.
Ah, young Plum. You made it at last. I don't like using deception, much as I should be used to it by now. But Black is comfortably sitting in his office in Canary Wharf. This train goes right there, in fact. I don't control it, mind. All done remotely. I got a little signaler here to tell the syndicate chaps to trigger it once we've had a little chat. I'm afraid the lies go back many years. It's Gabriel's fault, really. He made me promise. Take a proper oath that if anything were to happen to him, that I'd keep his lad Sebastian safe. So when Black killed Gabriel and told me to become an informer, or he'd slaughter Sebastian too, what were I to do? Bastard even paid me, just to add to the shame. I'm almost glad he took my eyes out, so I don't have to face myself in the mirror. I've been acting turncoat for 10 years now, feeding the syndicate intel, pushing back against Sebastian's more aggressive plans. Sebastian don't have a clue. I wish it weren't true. The thing is, I've kept the Vagabonds under the radar, reigning in aggression, not overstepping on the Syndicate's toes. It's only by staying small that we've stayed alive. Until you came along. I knew you were special when the boys brought you in, but I didn't think you'd upset things this much. You've brought success after success for the gang. I know you haven't made everyone happy. You've certainly made Sebastian bolder, more fired up. Now he thinks he can take on Black with no challenge. It's mad. He ain't got a clue just how big Black really is. How impossible any war against him would be. And so, we come to this. Sebastian has become his own enemy. The biggest threat to his own survival. What am I to do? Stick behind him and let him get himself killed? Taking all the Vagabonds with him? Or something else? Look, Black's an evil bastard. There is no denying that. But he understands how the world works. He sent me to give you an offer now. Betray the Vagabonds and join with him. Otherwise, the Vagabonds will get wiped out by him anyway. But it'll be slow and painful and leave half of East London in ruins. That's the situation. Accept Black's offer and you can go and see him right now. Perhaps you see more than me, young Plum, but I don't know any other way out of this. We've come to the end of the track. Hello? Peace between the Vagabonds and the Syndicate. Now that's the thought. You know, it almost gives me hope. And you? Yeah, maybe you could make this happen. All right, young one, you've inspired me. I don't know how Black will react, but we can take it to him. But I warn you, this may end badly. Let's go then.
Come in! Come in, Vagabond on the train! Come in. I've ordered the
Look where you're going. Didn't your mum touch me again?
I'll meet you at the station exit. No funny stuff. I've been ordered that this is your last chance. It's just good business. But you mess around and it's over. Mind the gap.
I'm not a pack mule. You know that, right? I know you pride yourself in over-encumbrance, but that is proper rubbish.
Come see what I've got. Take a look.
Farewell.
So you're the one they call the Wayfarer. You don't look like much. But I suppose at the end of the day, neither do I. And Nelson's here. Good. You know where you are, Wayfarer? That's right. Once the capital of the world. And this here building is 1 Canada Square. You know what this place used to be before the world burned down? Right again. But it was more than just that. It was like a temple to money itself. Billions flowing in and out every day. Businesses, houses, livelihoods, lives, all bought and sold. There was no room for emotion here. Living and dying was an abstract thing. All anyone cared for was value and how to generate more of it. People lost their souls here, sucked up into the stream of the worship of money. That's the key, you see. That's what I've come to understand over the years. Tickets, pounds, shares, equity, cash, whatever you call it, it all has the same power. The power to own people's very souls. That's how I got Nelson so thoroughly. I could have just controlled him with threats, intimidation, blackmail, all effective enough mechanisms. But I wanted more. So I paid him. Not even very much. But he was a traitor, and I paid him for it. And that very knowledge ate away at his soul, the guilt consuming him so utterly that he became my pliant puppet. Good. I hope you do. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people have desires that go far beyond money. Young Gaunt, for instance, I would never have a hope of by now. And I get the impression you're not so easily swayed either. What's your fare, Wayfarer? Interesting. Well, I have a proposition for you. You've been a nuisance to me, No two ways about it. You've been very bad for business. But you've made a lot of openings too, and I need to fill them. Simple fact is, I need people like you. You join up with me and perhaps we can both profit greatly. Not just in cash, of course, but power, prestige, control, and perhaps even more besides. Intriguing. Tell me more. The real enemy. This is all too true. London is a boiling pot right now. And the gentry will just sit on the lid until the pressure bursts. But what are you proposing we do? This is most interesting. You speak to my heart, Wayfarer, in a way no other has before. But there's one intractable obstacle to this. Nelson, you tell him.
It's Gaunt. He'll never agree to a ceasefire.
Precisely. So what are you gonna do? Kill Sebastian Gaunt?
I don't want to see the boy dead.
The boy's gonna get himself killed, one way or the other. The only question here is how. I'll tell you my mind on this. If this ceasefire is to work, then the Vagabonds need a change of culture and a change of leadership. And Wayfarer, you're the only one I can trust. You got the balls to come give me this offer to my face. Quite frankly, you impress me. If I can't own you, I can at least partner on the basis of mutual profit. And maybe more can come down the line. But Gaunt has to go. And you have to be the one to depose him, whilst keeping the rest of the Vagabonds on your side. You feel up to that? Good. Then go make it happen. Nelson, you stick around so our associate here can get in touch via your radio. I'm investing a lot of faith in you here. Don't let me down. It's just good business.
What's going on? Is Black dead? And where the bleed neck is Nelson? We're gearing up for an all-out war here, and I haven't heard shit from either of you. A ceasefire? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you have any idea how much time and resources we've invested in this? And you just want to call it a day? What kind of weak-kneed, spineless, gutless, chicken shit move is that? You're done, you hear me? You're done!
Gaunt, let's hear him out.
What?
We don't know Black's terms. If they're preferable to war, then they're worth considering, ain't they?
I cannot believe I'm hearing this. Fine. Winston and Johnny are in the lounge. I want this bollocks dealt with quickly. It isn't the fucking time for placard-wielding conscientious fucking objectors.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Who the hell am I? The name's John the Screw. I'm the one in charge of fixing up this pub that you so clearly think you're better than. Yeah, bit of a dodgy nickname for some. Thought I was a prison guard. Hard to blame him, I guess. I don't know what you're smelling, friend. Might want to check your upper lip. I mean, for heaven's sake, with the amount of shite you're giving, I might start thinking you run with those hooligans at Bromley DIY. You know what? That gives me a brilliant idea. How would you like to make a few tickets for a quick job? You're lost, you lazy sod. You know where to find me when you change your mind.
Right. Thomas Black's clearly a sitting duck without his lieutenants because he's running scared. So, he sent our tentative friend here to discuss terms of a ceasefire. Why we would want to give up when victory is in sight is clearly fucking lost on me, but we'll get to that later. First port of call, where the fuck is Nelson? Don't even get me started on you, you traitorous bastard. There's no neutrality in this. If you're not against the Syndicate, you're with them. Go on then. Black's terms. What happens to Bromley? And you believed him. There's no way he said that with a straight face. What a load of crap. He'd betray us as soon as we even look like we're about to turn our backs. These Syndicate scumbags have had it coming for far too long, and it's time for them to pay the price. They think they can just tap out whenever they feel like it. They think this is some sort of fucking cordial gangbang. Let's get out there and show the Syndicate what we're made of. It's time to put an end to this war, once and for all. Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
A ceasefire now is better than a war. The Syndicate may have lost their lieutenants, but they still have greater numbers and firepower. Even if things kick off again, would it be so bad to let Black get complacent? We'd have more time to build our strength.
We'd be seen as weak if we agreed to a ceasefire, killing any and all momentum. The Vagabonds would wither away into obscurity. There'd be no strength to build.
Gaunt's right. These bastards have it coming. A ceasefire would feel like surrender. Even with their numbers, we have an edge. We've got supply lines reaching deep into Millwall. We've got people in their own territory. We're ready for this. I can't say the same for Syndicate.
Exactly.
I can't say for certain, though. I'm willing to let the Wayfarer make their case.
Well, there we have it.
I got something to say.
Go for it, Johnny.
You know me, Gaunt. I hate the dogs more than anyone, and I always will.
We're well aware, Johnny.
But I was thinking, maybe we could keep on hating them, and just don't kill them. If it means they won't kill us, then why not? Let's keep on hating them, but in a peaceful way. They can keep on hating us if they want to. Doesn't matter to me. Let's hate, not war.
You know what? He might actually be onto something there.
Oh, shut up, both of you. The Syndicate don't want peace. That's a fantasy. You've kept it to yourself long enough. What's the catch? What are Black's full terms? And there we have it. You must be joking. I'm not going anywhere. The Gaunts were running this town when you were wetting the bed. I know exactly how to get this job done, and I'm not about to let some wet behind the ears upstart come in and take my place. Why the hell would anyone follow you? Without me, the Vagabonds would be directionless. Do you honestly think you have what it takes? You'd be a bloody nobody around here without me, still floating around in your own piss. Everything you've done for us has been on my orders. You're a follower, not a leader. You need respect to be a leader. What have you done worth respecting?
That's true, boss. They put that warehouse out of action and looted the place.
Fine. Maybe you're not completely useless. So what?
Yeah, that boat's a wreck thanks to the Wayfarer, and all those civilians got freed.
Fuck me. Fine. Does no one see the bigger picture?
To be fair, that supply train put a lot of food on people's tables. It was much appreciated.
Bollocks. Forget the train. It's hardly of great importance, is it?
I heard the Wayfarer taught Sabretooth to read. I had no idea he couldn't. But it must be the nicest thing anyone's done for him in a long while.
That's one person. You expect me to hand over the keys to my kingdom because you helped one person? What a load of bollocks. I've given everything to this gang, and you think you can waltz in here like Prince Siegfried and start running things? Come on, lads. Are you really going to take their side over mine? Black's gotta go, or this has all been for nothing.
Just because we've spent ages doing something, don't mean it's a good idea to keep doing it. What do you call that, Winston?
Sunk cost fallacy.
Do you really believe Black will honour the ceasefire? Why should he?
So he doesn't have to keep looking over his shoulder all the time. We're persistent bastards, but no one's more persistent than you.
You can't do this to me. We're family.
It's for the best, Seb. Let's give peace a chance. Keep on hating them, just like Johnny said.
We'd be in good hands.
And it's not like you'd have to leave us. We'd make sure you were taken care of.
You too, Winston. I can't believe I'm fucking hearing this. You're a disgrace, the lot of you. The cowardice is unbelievable. I'd be ashamed to even call myself your leader. It's like you're all trying to outdo each other to see who can be the most gutless. But you needn't bother. The Wayfarer takes the grand prize. It all makes sense now. You've been working for Black all along, ain't you? Right from the start. You're going to pay for your treachery, and pay dearly.
Leave off it, Gaunt. We found him in a test tube, for Christ's sake.
Stay out of this, all of you. This is between me and him. Family? Family don't stab you in the back. And you're no family of mine, you walking fucking abortion. Right, outside. If you try to run, you cunt, I'll break your fucking legs and use your kneecaps as an ashtray.
Never let the sun off the mountain.
Not very quiet. Let us sail down their hearts.
hoping it wouldn't come to that.
Why the hell did he do that?
Right, this place is
Some of the others won't be
what I
happy
skip.
with Gaunt Gone.
Yours, not so
You
much.
might take time, but they'll accept the Wayfarer. Peace is alien to most of us, but I have a feeling we might like it.
Here's to our new leader.
To our new
leader.
Hate,
not
war.
We'll take care of things here. Use Nelson's radio. Tell Black we accept his terms.
Make sure he keeps his word.
Good luck out there, boss.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my... Need help.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
If you hang round... Wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Can I help you? You've come to the right place. Take care.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Speaking.
Ah, there you are. Me and old Nelson were wondering if we'd hear from you again. Gaunt is known to be volatile. That's good to hear. I've decided I'm ready to be rid of this war. Far too destructive and far too expensive. We'll honor this ceasefire to the letter. If you truly are the amicable successor Nelson makes you out to be, I know you will too. The future's bright, Wayfarer. I wish you luck.
I'm gonna wait a while before I return to the Swan and Mitre. Let things cool down. If I'm welcome back, that is. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll give him work in the meantime. I owe it to him on account of his missing eyes.
Goodbye, Wayfarer.
Yes, goodbye, Wayfarer. Many thanks again. It's just good business at the end of the day. Remember that and you'll do well.
If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none. We need the numbers.
Call me when you're done playing with your toys. There's a chill about in the air. I like it. Well, at least if you get defeated, you'll look fabulous doing it.
Someone there? You're mine now.
Someone's out there.
You know the world's going down in flames when the... I just heard a noise. A very bad noise.
Should have just ran.
No need for weapons anymore. I believe I just saw a massive... I would like to leave now. Careful now. You wouldn't want to make a mess. You know the world's going down in flames when the cleaning crew refused to show up. I believe I just saw a massive cobweb. I would like to leave now. It's not my rotting ears. Injury check. Anyone hurt? No? Just me? Have you found something valuable? We Mountbattens pride ourselves in fair trade. Careful now. You wouldn't want to make a mess. I believe I just saw a massive... I would like to leave now.
Shit!
No use in dawdling. Time for bed.
The blood. Just thinking of number one.
Violent interaction.
How can I help you? Take a look. Bye.
Understood. Just so you know, this suit has very little pockets. I know you pride yourself
Come
in
see what I've got.
over-encumbrance, but that is proper rubbish.
Take a look. Goodbye. My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways. Didn't your mum teach you better? Just thinking of number one.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing. The fuck was that?
Thought you could hide. Move, I'll cover you.
I knew it. We're being attacked.
Why do they always want to fight back?
Disappearing act, huh?
What do you have for me? Now we fight.
Give up.
And just when there they are. I hope I'm wrong, but I believe we're being watched.
Stop! I'll give you that. Get kicked off.
Go back where you came from. Let me show you just what I've learned.
Who?
I'll give you the...
What?
What the...
If it's those bloody commuters again.
Just noise.
I swear I'm... Someone there?
Hey. Bloody chems can't see straight.
What was that?
I know you're here.
Can't see.
Oh, fuck. Open fire! You having fun? I can do this all day.
You sure you saw something?
This is bollocks.
Again! Do it again!
I don't need to stop. I've done this hundreds of times. Think this will be any different? You're dead! You hear me?
Just getting warmed up over here. Ain't my first fight, prick. Think you can win this, huh? Ow, my arm!
Come on, lads! We've got some lessons
Yeah,
to teach.
and there'll be consequences.
You'll pay for...
You're right, quick. Keep moving so I don't have to.
If you hang around, wouldn't hurt none.
Oh, well,
Need the
you're
numbers.
back.
Come on, lads! We've got some lessons
Come
to
on,
teach.
lads. We've got some lessons to teach.
To be totally honest, mate, I didn't think you had a bleeding chance against those dead-eyed junkies. But I've never been happier to be wrong.
Sounds like
Now I'll be able to get this place back to its former glory in no time. Here's the tickets as promised. Also, before you go, I want to give you something that's meant a lot to me over the years. But I think you've earned it. It's my lucky Red Rat Smasher. Hopefully after we make these restorations, I won't be needing it anyway. More bodies getting shot done never hurt anything.
The bloody bitch that
Just thinking of number one.